Oh, welcome to the guided visualization in the Tiny Home Clinic. This is something I really look forward to every week as it helps to just sort of ground. And I've got a pretty much blank slate, but I'm really grateful to have just spent a lot of time with Allie today to making choices for her home. So maybe there'll be, now that we've looked at a lot of visualizations, actually just got a little sparkle for what to focus on. So everyone, wherever you're at, if you're laying down or sitting, getting yourself situated, I'm gonna take off my glasses, taking a big deep breath in. My husband's probably, hopefully you can't hear him too much in the background, but he's just getting off a phone call. And I was just telling Sharon, my dog just got sedation stuff on her mouth, so she's right in the doorway. I'm not moving her. She gets priority right now. So, just arriving in our bodies, whatever was happening right before this moment, taking a big deep breath and being here. All the busyness of the day, kind of reviewing yourself starting in the morning, waking up and just seeing yourself go through the motions and what you did from just this morning. Now taking yourself through maybe lunchtime. Was there anything you were doing, or did you go anywhere, see anyone, talk to anyone, watch anything? And just sort of coming to the afternoon time, early afternoon time, taking a nice deep breath, recognizing all the things we do during the day, all the choices we make, some effortless, some maybe more complex, whatever may be doing, like the difference of brushing your teeth or doing your taxes. So everything's got its different layers, and just looking at your day and what energy levels you may have, and feeling the breath flow into any area of your body that just might need some extra love, extra attention. And arriving here, maybe your feet are on the ground if you're sitting or laying down, wherever they are, just feeling whatever is supporting your body, feeling that nice connection between you and the support. Could be a couch or a chair or a bed. And just breathe into all points of your body that are touching that surface. That surface you're on had a choice long ago. It could be a long time ago. It could be recently. And just go back to whatever you're sitting on. It could be a bed, couch, chair, whatever it may be. Think back into the time that you made that choice. Because all the choices we get to make about our tiny home, we've already made choices in our lives. Some we still have with us, the items that we've purchased, some we've released and let go. Really feel into who you were when you were making that choice. If it's still here with you, it means you've made many choices to not let go of it. And sending gratitude to yourself for making, it could be a simple choice that you made. It could have been a gifty hand-me-down. In my case, I'm sitting on a chair. I remember being in a store, being really excited. I like the look of it, the feel. So think about the look and the feel and the colors of that choice you made. And now shifting, imagine that thing you're laying on or sitting in appears with you in the middle of a field, a beautiful field, grassy knoll, The weather's perfect. The clouds are dotted in the sky. The sun is not too hot, not too cold. It's perfect 70 something degree temperature. And you get up from that in your visualization, stay sitting in reality. And you get up from that, looking backwards at it, thinking about all the choices you made around it. Maybe there was even financing involved. Whatever it may be, you made those choices successfully. It is here with you, it is in your possession. And now you're going to turn away from that choice, that couch, chair, bed, and start walking through the field. And you're going to come upon a beautiful, wonderful lake. And out in the middle of the lake sits atop this amazing barge, your tiny home. The barge underneath can absolutely hold any weight above it. But you step into this little, nice little fun, like rowboat, very sturdy, like really wide. You've got a guide behind you. They're just going to paddle you out to your wonderful boat. It's not maybe you're not into water and all that. It's just out there in an island of itself and all the choices that are made. No one else is influencing you. You're just stepping out. Now, there's not just your tiny home, but there's a dock around it. And you step onto that dock. And everything around it, where it's going to park, how it's going to get there, all that doesn't really apply in this moment. I'm just going to walk into our tiny home and focus in on one thing, one choice that you're making. You're really clear. Your heart is like super clear. You may even have a visual of it. It might be just a sensation or a feeling. You're going to focus in on that and think a little bit as to why you made that choice. What about this item, this appliance, this piece of furniture or material? It could be the color of your wall, to the type of furniture, to the paint color. What about this one thing that just makes you feel so good about this choice you've made and so clear? Just think back to, like, was there any deliberation at some point along the way that you may have had before you've made that final choice that really settled in with you? Gratitude to moving through and really seeing that choice come to fruition. And now, whether or not you can see visually, but maybe a feeling or a sensation, notice everything in your home. You've made all those choices, just like that one thing that you're very sure about. You don't even have to see all these things. You just get a feeling of completion and knowing that you've spent the time, you checked in with yourself, your body, conferred with maybe family or friends if you needed to. And a big deep breath into just all those choices that you've made on the other side of all the choices that have come your way throughout your life, towards the homes you've lived in, the things you've purchased to bring home with you, and also that which you've released. Deep gratitude. And notice even all the choices that you've made to release the things that could have come with you on this journey to your tiny home, but didn't quite make the cut because you felt into either having something even more to your liking, that which brought you so much more joy, or the things that you said, yep, I'm definitely keeping this, I'm bringing this along with me. Whatever it may be, all of that's there in your tiny home. in this moment. And as we take a nice look around, noticing anything that might have popped up and new that really became clearer. And if anything's really fuzzy still, or just a sensation or feeling, that's all good. And you get back out the door. Your ride is waiting for you, the nice boat. And as you go in that boat on the water all of a sudden transforms into a nice pathway once where the lake was. And now all this property or land around you is in the most ideal spot to place your home. At least the first place. This may not be the last place, but it's the first place. And so grateful after all that you've made, all the choices, to be actually now living in your home and really feeling into what is it providing for you? What are the things that it's able to give you in your life? It could be more financial freedom, ability to save additional money and put it elsewhere, either paying down debt or investing into the future, or a little bit of both. It could be ability to just live into that simplicity you've always desired. Breathing into that as you're walking along the path, back to that field, back to that original place on that couch, bed, chair that you're sitting on right now. As you come back sitting there, one big cleansing breath out. You've arrived back here in this space. You can wiggle the toes and fingers. You can stretch your arms or move your neck. Not necessarily open the arms. You're on that wonderful place and that choice, really feeling any kind of curves or edges that may exist on it. And you can have your head hanging a little bit lower, and as you open your eyes, just flutter your eyes a little bit and notice the color of whatever you're sitting on, any sensation in your body. Noticing how you feel right now, being supported by that choice you made long ago. And now we come back into the Zoom room, able to look upon one another, smile, and share gratitude for being here in this great space of our tiny home dreams. We are about halfway through in the tiny home clinics and only, I think, 4 more weeks of trainings that will round out this wonderful Go Tiny Academy. So I'm very happy to be bringing all of this here.